So welcome to Toronto, Kirk, and congratulations, new album, and it's selling like crazy. I heard that Hardwired to Self-Destruct just is number 5 currently in Japan.
Yes, number 5, and we're currently number 1 in something like 57 different countries, which is insane, including America and Canada.
When you go into the studio and the songs are kind of like half prepared, maybe the lyrics are in, there's some ideas that are around. Do you have all of your solos and that kind of ready to go and you just apply it to a song? Or do they kind of start in the studio with the guys and you have to then frantically try to remember them? Because I did hear that you lost a phone that was full of stuff.
Yeah. I'm the poster boy for lost iPhones globally.
What did you... First, okay, well, so the 2 parts. Now we're going to add on to, did you immediately panic?
Well, it was a depression. And even when I think about it today, I just think about, the whole what if thing. Because there was a lot of music on there and a lot of it was good. And when I tried to remember any of it, I could remember maybe 4 things. And I just said to myself, I'm fucked. But, the first part of your question, that's what I used to do. I used to just go into a lot of preparation and just do a lot of homework and just get up a bunch of ideas. But this time around, I just made sure that my playing abilities were at its best. And the idea was for me to capture a moment, be totally spontaneous, be completely improvisational, and see what comes out. And it was a beautiful experience because I had no idea how the solos were gonna turn out, at the end. I had no idea, whether what they were going to be like. And so I went to the studio and just did it. And looking back at all the lead guitar playing on this album, I'm really just kind of blown away by it because, I know it's me, but it doesn't sound like me to me because it's all stream of consciousness. And there's still at least 7 or 8 guitar solos I have to go back and sit down and relearn because it was just all flowed out from my mind, from my heart, from my gut. And, I was kind of surprised at how easy it was. It just it almost felt like, it was too easy. I'm used to really torturing myself and working hard, pushing myself and bringing myself to the point of anxiety. And if I don't feel like I'm doing that, for some reason or another, I don't feel like I deserve anything that comes in the wake of that.
What about this world tour that's coming up? What are you looking forward to the most? And you can't say fans, playing live for the fans. And then what is that part that's damn it, world tour coming up. This part is gonna suck. Or
Well, I love the prospect of playing new material for all the fans all over the world. I mean, that in itself is great. It's kind of feel like Santa Claus, You're just bringing something wonderful to people.
People showing up that like you.
Yeah, exactly. People who actually like us, and show it. But yeah, I mean, it really means a lot to me to be able to bring the music to the people. And I say this all the time. It's important to be, when you're in a situation like this, you're making music and you're expecting people to buy your music. I always feel that there's an obligation to bring the music to those people who shown their enthusiasm for it. They deserve to see this music performed live, in the moment. And that's pretty much my attitude. So the other part of your question, it's world tour is the travel, man. I hate HATE being on planes for longer than 2 or 3 hours because, I don't know. I just get all crumpled up. I feel like I'm just like a crumpled up piece of aluminum foil when I come out off of those long flights sometimes.
That's probably largely because guitarists have a tendency to not really sit well quietly by themselves.
This is true.
There needs to be a little bit of kicking going on.
This is true. A lot of times I find myself, when I don't have a guitar, just pacing, going, ugh, where can I find a guitar? Who has a guitar? It always happens. And you know, when I find myself with large amounts of time during the day, which is very rare because I'm a parent, but when I do, you know, I always grab my guitar. It's what I do. It's just like kind of like what how I live my life.
Awesome. Let's wrap it with that. Thanks for doing this.